It's Sunday morning, people, and I didn't get much sleep last night, but that's alright. Luckily, I don't have much to do today. I'm supposed to get some rain, but if you look outside, once the camera locks on and stuff, you can see there's somewhat of a sunshine happening. So I don't know. I'm just gonna ramp myself off a cup of go-go juice and dick around with that Acer laptop, and let's see what we can do. I think the hard drive on it might be frazzled. Yup. And welcome to my vlog. So I've gone ahead and made a Linux pen drive, and I got it booting into Ubuntu, but it's taken a while to get in there. Could be that pen drive is friggin' slower than a turtle on a crutch, I don't know. But what we might need to do, and I don't really want to do this, but I'm going to have to, is I'm going to extract the hard drive from the computer, install it in one of my hard drive caddies, and then friggin' plug it into my computer, and that way there I can at least get her files off of it. Once the files are removed, I'll format the drive, reinstall Windows, or I'll do a system reinstall from the recovery, which is on a separate partition. That's if the hard drive in that computer isn't completely frazzled. Which, judging from the way how it sits at friggin' the Acer post screen for about, I don't know, 5 minutes before it carries on, I have a bad feeling that hard drive's shot. Either that or the RAM's going too. Like, it could even be the main board, but it's gotten this far with Ubuntu, and it's gotten a lot farther than that other Acer, the school board Acer, did with Ubuntu install. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to yank that hard drive because she's more concerned about her school files than the actual computer working, but she wants her computer working because that's how she makes her school files, right? That's what she needs for school. So I'll dick around with this and we'll get it figured out. And oh, frig sakes, my brain hurts. Yep. Not sure if I mentioned this, but I've gone ahead and removed the hard drive from the laptop, stored it in this thing, and I can't get Windows to see it. So I'm trying some recovery software here. We're gonna see if we can recover the data off the drive. Hopefully we can. If not, she might be frigged over. Now, I plugged the hard drive into my computer, and the first thing Windows does is says it wants to format it because the hard drive's frigged, and we can't do that. We can't lose the data on the drive. I could format it, mind you, and then probably use a recovery tool to get all the freaking files off of it that were deleted, but yeah, I guess we'll see what the hell's going to happen with this recovery software and go from there. But I got a bad feeling she's going to need a new hard drive because I have a feeling this one here shit the bed. Go Hitachi hard drives. Yeah, cheaper than friggin' garbage. Well, I'm doing the recovery using Easy US Data Recovery Wizard, which was recommended by a bunch of sites like Engadget and that, and Tom's Hardware, so I'm going to give it a go. Unfortunately, it's been going for an hour and it's only found 3,030 files, and it can't tell me how much time's remaining because the file allocation table is completely shot. When I ran a check disk on the drive, came back and it said the system is raw, which is not good. I was going to check to see if I had bootsect installed on here, but that's only for Windows recovery mode, because I was going to see if I could fix the MBR, and maybe that might realign the file allocation table and, you know, get shit going, but no. And check disk will not talk to a raw drive format, unfortunately. So we'll let this pig do its job. I might go play some video games or something, because honestly I'm not doing myself any good just sitting here, and let this thing go through and get it shit dead. Well, it's still going. Luckily it seems to be working, but I can't get the remaining time left, so I have no idea how long it's going to take to do this. But the fact that it found the boot records and the NTFS file records, and it's identified like almost 30,000 files, I'm about 89.2% convinced that I can fix this problem. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Well, I figure while I'm waiting for that thing to finish its job, what I can do is I got some hard drives in here I want to test. 4 seagates. You know, because I love them so much, because seagates make such great drives, and they're really actually in reality pieces of shit. 500 gig 7200 RPM drive. This came out of the server, and it was reporting a failure. Could be the server that was failing, could be the hard drive, not sure. This one here is a 7200 500 gig, another 7200, and it's also 500 gig, I believe. Am I blind? Oh, frick, it's right there. 500 gigabytes and a 250 gig 7200. So, and I don't know why Oreo's barking, because he's stupid. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting these into my little caddy box here, and I'm going to test them on the XPS 8300 to see what happens. Listen to how delicious this hard drive sounds. Yeah. Yeah, sounds really reliable. Friggin' Seagates are shit. This is the sound I make when I poop. I think it's getting louder. Pretty sure it's getting louder. Oh, don't catch fire. I'm too close to it right now. Oh, trying to check the warranty status on these freaking hard drives, and every time I do it, it comes back and says, oh, that model number doesn't exist. So, yeah, I basically came to the conclusion that Seagate doesn't want to honor the warranties, so they can go frig themselves, and I will deal with Western Digital from now on. Well, that's all I normally deal with anyway, so Seagate can lick my balls. Here's another one. This one sounds even better. Listen. Yeah. 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 Do it. Gotta love read head seek fails, eh? Friggin' head crash. Piece of shit. Well, that's a bank of 4 Seagate hard drives that all shit the bed. They're no good. So I got some choices to do with them. I can't return them. I can't RMA them. Oh, I should turn my light on. Basically, I checked it out and finally got the RMA device to work, and it looks like those are no longer under warranty, so they're scrap metals. So what I might do is either A, tear them apart and salvage what I can out of them, or B, if I can find a used microwave somewhere. I got a funny video I want to make. So yeah. Well, that hard drive is still recovering in there. The software has got to go into like low level mode because the file allocation table is completely kifed out. So, Oreo's been sleeping in the bathroom lately. He's been sleeping over by the toilet. What are you doing in there? Huh? Does it feel cold on your belly? Is that why you do it? You want to beat up your fox? What did he ever do to you? He didn't give you any bacon? Is that why? Is that why you're mad at him? Want some bacon? Want some bacon? Do you? You want some bacon? Bacon? Yeah? Bacon. Oh, okay. Bacon. Oreo knows I got the bacon in this hand. Look, it's bacon. Look at that. Doesn't that look actually pretty good? It's a lot better than the bacon strips. Yeah, he's so impatient. He's like, I want my freaking treat. Ah, you sit. You take it nicely. Hey! That's not nicely. Nicely. Take it. Go away. Yeah, that dog needs some more obedience training because he's being a dick lately. But yeah, I came down here for a reason. I wanted to see what I have to eat and if I'll be barbecuing this weekend. And if I'm going to be barbecuing this weekend, I'm probably going to have to take a run over to the grocery store because I don't see anything in here to barbecue except for these things. I'm going to have them there too. Ooh, what's this? Yeah, I got nothing to barbecue, so we might make a run over to the grocery store while I wait for that hard drive to finish doing its scan and get some food and then come back and barbecue. So let's pitter patter and have at her. Something went wonky with the last one. Redo. I'm telling you, this is a pain in the ass, but whatevs. You know, it's the way she goes. I'm gonna need to go to the grocery store and get some food because I have no food here to really, well, I got food I can cook, but I really wanted steak. So we're gonna go to the store and buy some food, and I hope they're still open because otherwise that would suck. So let's grab some shit and get out of here and go get some nom-noms. Alrighty, I'm back from the grocery store. Bought a bunch of shit. I bought even a little treat for Oreo because he loves wet food. It's like his second favorite. First favorite's like my food. His second favorite's wet food. And I bought him this Bistro Caesars steak tips and garden green flavor. Figured I'm having steak and garden stuff tonight. He can have it too. So I'm gonna do the old peppers and the mushrooms, and I got a big steak here to cook, and I'm gonna do this here rice thing. We're gonna have ourselves a good meal. So let me get this shit all cut up and ready to go. Steak is dry rubbed, veggies are ready, rice cooker's got rice in it. Let's go out and check out that barbecue and make a run. For yeah, might as well get rid of my keys while I'm at it. And yeah, let's get out there. Oh, sweet Jesus. Look at the size of that piece of meat. That is awesome. And we got our veggie over here, and we'll just let her go and do her thing. And I figure I won't bother be going out tonight because I got a lot of work to do around the house and get that freaking computer up and running, hopefully. It's a pain in the ass, but anyway. So I'm gonna have me a couple Molsons. Frig it. Oh, doesn't that look delicious? So a little ways to go, but my God, it's gonna be awesome. Well, the steak is done. The freaking vegetables are done. This, however, is still cooking. Son of a bitch. And there's my dinner. Talk about some food porn. And you know what you do with food porn? You Instagram it. That's right, people. Yeah! Instagram that shit. That's all Instagram's good for, is food porn. My whole day has been dicking around with this thing and that thing, and it's currently that time, and this keeps crashing. It's not recovering. She gave me the go-ahead, just format it if I can, and reinstall Windows to it, and then just frickin' smoke it out. So, that's what I'm gonna do, because I'm at my wit's end with this. She's unfortunately gonna lose all of her files. This drive is frigged, and I'm tired. So basically this is all this drive does, is it just sits there and it flashes. That's it. That's all. It's a Hitachi 750 gig hard drive, and I'm pretty sure it's got a head crash, probably loaded with sector errors. This is how it shows up in the system, with no bar, no nothing. It doesn't know what the frig it is, and that's the actual big drive. This is a 100 megabyte partition, the recovery partition, and this is the hard drive. And I was going to try and format it on my desktop and install Windows. No go. So, yeah. Oh, and it also does this, where it just sits there and it keeps reloading my computer like something's hitting refresh on it. The drive doesn't show up in disk management either. As you can tell, the only drives that show up are my C drive, my K drive, and the recovery for my Dell. Nothing else shows up. So this drive needs replacing. I've been at this for like 15 hours. I can't, like, there's nothing I can do. I don't have any spare drives here to sell her or anything, so unfortunately she's SOL, and she may, if she really needs the data off the hard drive, she may have to go one step further than me and bring it to one of those white rooms where they can actually do data recovery, you know, where they can actually disassemble the platter and frickin' pull the data off manually using one of those data recovery machines, because we got one of those here in town. It's I think it's called Nortec Computers. They actually have a data recovery system. It's expensive as frig, but if it's crucial that you get your shit off that drive, it's the way she goes. But today she was at Future Shop there, and she bought the 64 gig pen drive, and I told her, I said, use that to make backups of your schoolwork and stuff. Like, don't work off of it, but copy your files over there. Anything you create, that's what a backup is anything you create. Don't worry about software like in like Microsoft Office and all that shit. You can reinstall that. And why the hell is it facial recognitioning on a lamp? It was actually putting a box around that light behind me right here, thinking it was a face. I think my camera's tired too, because I'm really tired. I need to go to bed. I didn't get to sleep last night until like 6 o'clock, and then I was up at 10 when I was ripping away at this friggin' thing trying to get her to go. I'm done. So unfortunately I'm just gonna have to reassemble everything, and I have to tell her I can't really do anything with this. It's dicked. And yeah, I don't know. So obviously not gonna charge her, because my rule is if I can't fix it, you don't pay, and I really can't fix it. So she really doesn't have to pay. I have nothing else I can put in that computer to make it go. So, epic fail. But anyway, people, sorry today's vlog wasn't really exciting. I wanted to get out there and rip snot on the bike and all that, and just have a friggin' good old day and stuff, and do some work in the garage and things. And you know what, next week I'm not doing any computer repair. I'm fucking taking a week off. I'm just gonna work at my job and take a week off, and not anybody calls me for a service call, I'm just not going to answer my phone. I made enough money this week with all the service calls I did, because there's a lot of other service calls that I did that I didn't film, and yeah, I made a pretty good chunk of change this week, so I'll be ready to go to Blokes right on. I was chatting with my dad, and he's like, well, if you're not sure about the G6 making the trip, he's like, why don't you rent a car? And I was like, you know what? That's not a bad idea. And then I could have a different car to drive down there, and I wouldn't have to worry about the G6 blowing a tire or fucking popping a strut or something. So that's not a bad idea, renting a car. And he's like, oh, I can get you a great deal. He goes, I get discounts at, and I can't remember where he said, but he can get me a discount. And because it'll only be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, that I'll be gone. I'm coming back Tuesday. It probably only cost me maybe $100 for that time just to have a car, and I could rock that. So that is a thought that I might actually take, because that would be friggin' awesome. So yeah, buddy. But anyway, I'm shutting her down here, people. I need to go and get ready for sleepy times, and then go to wake up tomorrow, give her a call, let her know that shit's dicked, she needs a new hard drive, and let her know what her options are. Oh, wait, my phone just went off. It said wahaha text message. Maybe she's still awake. But anyway, people, on that note, I'm shutting her down. So if you liked today's video for some odd reason, well, give that like button a click. Questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.